The reason continuity of care is so important is because you build that relationship with the same person, and that person gets to know you. But if that person doesn't have a permanent contract or some level of stability within the contract, you tend to get a lot of roundabout carers. And what I mean by roundabout is that they change it every so often, and that is not good for any disabled person, but especially those that can't verbalize as well as I can. Just to clarify, I live at home. However, I have a lot of the same issues because I have agency carers. But I've used Dr. Aldi home services when I was much younger, and that is why I know the, the staff, the service users. In fact, the service users are like my family, and that is why, like I've said before, if I have issues in my own home with the agency workers, just imagine them in a much larger scale.
So tell us about the difficulties faced by disabled people when there's constant changes in carers.
You have a myriad of people coming into your personal space and having to explain yourself again and again and again, and what that creates is you can end up having 93 carers or 94 carers like I have had, but if I've had problems and I can sort of verbalize my issues, just imagine someone that can't. So times that by a million. If I have issues, just imagine for those that can't verbalize as well as I can.
So how would fixed contracts resolve this issue?
Permanent contracts would create a level of stability between the service user and the person giving the care, and some assurance that that person would not lose their job or would be so precarious, because that is the issue. Because we're saying no, we can have agency workers, but the thing is with agency workers, you lack the consistency of care, and people with disabilities and people in general, but especially people with disabilities, attach to people and create bonds really, really quickly because they need to feel safe with those people, because what you might be able to do yourself, they can't. So that in itself would create a dependency which, when managed correctly, it can be a beautiful relationship, but when managed wrongly, it can create two major problems.